Gentlemen, welcome to the Forge. In this first round of competition, you'll be making your weapons from these weapons. 50 caliber black powder rifles.
This is crazy. I would have never thought of trying to make a knife out of a rifle.
I remind you, at the end of this round, one of you will have to surrender his weapon and leave the forge. Your 3-hour forging time starts now.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw.
That octagon barrel is going to be tricky.
Okay.
I'm going to get a grinder and split the top of the barrel.
God damn it. Whoa, flying grinder.
It's a madhouse here. That was not good. Totally not good. Split it, get my barrel in the forge. I can open it up. It's difficult spreading this barrel apart.
That's smart. Yeah. You're using the horn of the end. Good, good. Get that metal split opened up so you can flatten it out.
That bandsaw is making quick work of that gun's field.
I know guns, I build guns. I know that that barrel probably doesn't have any carbon whatsoever. That way, when the shot goes off, they don't break. I see the blade done before I start. I know where I'm going, where I'm headed, and what ultimately I'm going to wind up with.
In this corner, weighing in at 230 pounds, is David. All right, let's make it happen.
I got the piece I wanted cut out, snag an angle grinder. Let's do it.
Huzzah!
I take it, I put it in the forge, and it's taking forever to get hot.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Ah, son of a bitch. Well, I tried to unroll it. This little bit on the edge rolled over on me. So that's gonna create a cold shut. What the hell? Oh, how am I gonna fix that? Not a good start. Damn it.
Nick is really struggling to flatten out this barrel.
I'm falling behind because I've never made a round hollow pipe into a blade. I wasn't quite strong enough to use that hammer that I had. It snapped to me. It's like, duh, there's a power hammer right there. I've never used a power hammer before.
Should have done this from the beginning.
I put my foot into it and just watched that hammerhead swat and just really flatten that piece, and it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
Little love tap.
It's so much work that I don't have to do.
You're a lifesaver.
And I finally feel like I'm catching up.
I need to quench my blade. I had a thin tip, and it was really hard to get enough heat without burning the tip off of the blade.
Both hands, no gloves. Not a good idea.
French fries, anybody? When I quenched it and it didn't skate, it cut the blade. It was a little bit concerning because I knew it would take more than one quench.
So Todd, once again, quenching in the tilted barrel
With a
burlap sack.
burlap sack.
Possibly the most flammable material ever.
Let's see if we got any oil this time. There we go.
Bladesmiths, you have just 30 minutes remaining to finish your work.
Every quench, your heart just races. It's enough to make anybody religious. I am very happy with my quench. It just, no problems. My inner voice is going, oh my God, it worked.
It's not looking exactly like I wanted it to, but adapt and overcome.
I'm grinding away where the barrel had kind of folded over on itself. It looks like a crack.
Nothing in life is easy.
And I'm trying to grind that out. I'm very nervous.
All right, I know what it looks like now. I'm feeling really good. I've almost got a blade. It looks ready to heat treat. Oh yeah, make a good mess. A differential heat treat is always a good thing. So I grab a bucket of furnace cement. David declares that good enough. I'm gonna go really thick with this crap.
There's another quench.
All right.
Boom. All right.
Be hard. It tests hard. I might have a knife.
You're seeing the evolution of techniques right here. Got 72-inch belt grinder, angle grinder, hand filing, 72-inch belt grinders.
Oh, yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut down your machines, drop your tools. Your forging time has ended. Yeah. Place your blades on top of your anvils.
I'm excited, I'm scared. It's just this melange of feelings.
I am so glad when this is done.
How does yours turn out?
Really good. I'm happy with mine.
You guys are so much farther along than me. I think they're gonna send me home for that.
All right, judges, time to take a closer look. We'll start with Todd's blade on the end.
I don't see why this blade wouldn't cut, but the foundation is terrible. These little sharp angles in here from the saw are really bad stress risers. He could fix that, but it's going to make his blade shorter.
Let's move on to Nick's blade.
There's a lot going on with Nick's blade. This big fold down here, cold shut. He hasn't ground into the back of it, but he's got cracks moving into it. There's at least 2 that I can see.
Nick was on the grinder a long time, and he didn't address all these issues. So, you know, unfortunately, it's the least finished of all the blades.
Let's move on to Jason's blade.
Out of all these, this is probably the best ground knife, considering there's some scratches in there.
I really wish I was in there to listen to what they were saying about
Wish
it.
I could hear them, yeah.
Yeah, he does have some problems up here. He's got some, like, quench cracks, maybe. What do you think, Dave?
It doesn't go all the way through,
Yeah, you don't see it on the other side.
and it's kind of a lightning crack. It's not a clean crack. So, you know, it's a question of what's going on with that blade.
Okay. Let's move on to David's blade.
I think his profile's fantastic. There's a cold shut in the back here that's left a couple little marks here, but they're not cracks.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, I need to know. Doug, have you made a final decision?
Yes, I have.
Dave?
Yeah, close, but yeah.
Jason?
I sure have.
All right, let's go Teller Smiths. Blade Smiths, welcome back. The judges have examined your work and they've made a final decision. It's time for one of you to leave the forge. Nick, your blade did not make the cut.
Nick, we all agree that the design you came up with has a lot to offer. But the positioning of those cold shuts in the blade and the cracks along the tip of that blade, well, the combination is putting the structural integrity of your blade in question. That's why we've got to let you go.
I understand.
Nick, please surrender your weapon.
My blade just had too many faults. What an experience. I'm gonna tell this story for years to come. First thing I do when I get home, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna love on my corgis, just keep forging and enjoy everything that I have.